What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with some more Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. And in today's video, we find ourselves on Mount Olympus here with a whole lot of modern soldiers. 40,000 modern soldiers defending their fort on top of Mount Olympus here versus the demonic army. So there are 5 million demon soldiers out here, and some of those come in the forms of the evil orcs. They also, of course, have werewolves. There are the ghost spirits over this way. And then, of course, we've got zombies in the mix as well. So the demon army is going to be climbing up this mountain and taking on 40,000 modern soldiers. I expect this battle is going to take a while, so I, have made accommodations to let my computer run overnight if need be. So a portion of the modern soldiers are on movement mode, so, they are actually going to be attacking down the mountain. But then there's an additional 10,000 or so soldiers who are holding position at the very top of the mountain and will defend that till the bitter end, all the way up there. So it'll be kind of interesting to see, how the attackers end up doing here for the modern soldiers, as well as how the, defenders do, if it even comes to that, Maybe the 30,000 or so attackers in this battle will be perfectly competent in taking out the attacking demon army right off the rip, or maybe not so much. Right now, we do have the preliminary scouts for the modern soldiers coming out here and delivering a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy, and actually they are getting caught out by these orcs right now. They're not super strong if they're not in numbers, so the modern soldiers are losing quite a bit to the orcs, who do in fact have numbers kind of going for them. So a number of these modern soldiers are going down. In fact, 300 of them going down right off the rip here versus 2,700 kills that they've managed to get. However, I think that eventually we will be seeing these modern soldiers managing to make a comeback here as they get themselves situated on the battlefield a little bit more in different places and actually manage to create those defensive positions even with their attacking force. On the other side of the mountain right now, looks like things might actually be going a little bit better, and that's probably because they've got more spacing between themselves and the orcs, which is always a beautiful thing, and they have more soldiers readily available to fire down at these orcs as well. So yeah, definitely better things going on over here. Also seeing some of those zombies involved in this battle over here as well. At least I thought I did. Maybe those were just orcs. I'm not entirely sure. These poor modern soldiers right here, though, dude. Oh. Ah! My dog! No! Scout. Oh, man. He got a form off of my desk. I'm gonna have to print another Scout. Gosh, dang it. Either way, lots of these orcs going down over here. Are these zombies? No, these are poor orcs. Dude, where are all the zombies at? These zombies? Ah, there are the zombies. They're not even, like, over here yet. They're waiting in line. The first wave is clearly primarily orcs, and then we're gonna get the zombies a little bit later on. Over this way, it looks like these guys have been pushed back to this little plateau area, but they're holding decently strong right here for now. They could easily get overwhelmed, especially as more of these werewolves come up. The werewolves are a lot faster than the orcs. They have a lot more health than the orcs, and, well, they do more damage than the orcs. They're just all around a better unit than the orcs, so I have a feeling these werewolves could bite on into some of these modern soldiers and start getting even more kills. But I think what's going to happen is the modern soldiers are going to get, like, driven up to this area here where they've got so many soldiers waiting, and they're just going to start blasting down this small choke point, and no one's going to be able to challenge them until maybe the specters get to them. So I think that will end up happening eventually. We do have more orcs finally coming in this way, and they are managing to swarm on in here and cut up a number of these modern soldiers, catching them sort of off guard over here, causing a little bit of mayhem. So yeah, I mean, the modern soldiers not starting off great with almost 1,000 deaths thus far and only 26,000 kills. That ratio is not going to get them a win, but I think the longer we go on in this battle, the better off the modern soldiers will end up being here. I think let's go ahead and do our first time lapse of the video over here and watch as these 3 demon armies converge in 3 different areas here. which should be pretty cool, and see if these modern soldiers can hold out in this area or if they'll be driven backwards. Okay, I'm actually really impressed by this holdout. I mean, the modern soldiers managed to secure this mountainside despite a whole lot of enemies coming for them. So this was way, way better than I thought it would go. That's pretty fantastic for the modern soldiers right there, keeping the demon army at bay and pushing them fairly far back. Now the werewolves and orcs are struggling to get kills over here. Right now we are at 250,000 dead demons. Meanwhile, it's only 2,500 dead modern soldiers, so I would say the modern soldiers are actually doing pretty decently right now. Definitely doing pretty decently. Over here, they've managed to, pretty much stay secure over this way. I mean, they've definitely lost a little bit of ground, I think, from when we were first looking over here, but for the most part, they've stayed pretty consistent in their defense, and they seem to be racking up a lot more kills still, so that's good. Now, the real worry is for when the ghosts come into play, the specters. They're still extraordinarily far away, so I'm not super duper worried about these gals over here, because I think they're women, aren't they? Let me see. Could go either way. I don't know. But either way, they're still pretty far away, so we're not super worried about that yet, but once they do get close and they start firing a little bit, then the modern soldiers could be in some real trouble. But for now, I mean, they're fighting against these werewolves and orcs over here pretty easily and getting lots of kills. I'm actually pretty pleasantly surprised by how well they handled this situation over here. I say let's go ahead over this way and do a little time lapse over here. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you are enjoying the video or not. It does help me out a lot in the YouTube algorithm, more than you would probably think. Just engagement on videos is a big helper for YouTube going, oh, hey, let's promote his channel and his videos. So if you are enjoying it, please be sure to do those things. Either way, let's go ahead and do this. Thanks, guys. Alright, kills for both sides keep coming up here. We're at 416,000 dead demons and 3,400 dead modern soldiers. Seems like we are still in the exact same situation for both sides, except these guys moved way further down. They are being excessively aggressive. I want to see if they move down even farther. Let's do a very wide bird's eye view here to actually see all three groups. There's a group over there on that ledge, there's a group right here, and there's that group right there. Let's see if these guys end up moving at all. Well, let's see. This is going to be pretty crazy, I think. They move too far down, they open themselves up to getting surrounded, so they shouldn't do that. That doesn't mean they won't, so they should be more careful right now. But regardless, we're gonna see what happens. I think this might be better. Let's try this. Well, I think they have moved further down after that time lapse there, but not too much. I mean, it's not a crazy degree or anything like that. I think what I'm gonna do is just let this run for a couple hours before I head to bed, and then we'll assess the situation and let it run all night if we have to. But as of right now, we have 5,000 dead modern soldiers and approximately 700,000 dead demons from the demon army. I think the modern soldiers could definitely have this in the bag, but they've still got 4.2 million demons to go through, and once again, those ghost specters still not involved in the battle yet. They're still all the way back there, so it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit, and we'll see if they do manage to make the difference in all this. Either way, guys, I'll see you in just a little bit. You know, well, it'll be seconds for you. It'll probably be a couple hours for me. All right, gamers, that was about 2 hours, and we're looking at 1.3 million dead demons and 8,300 dead modern U.S. soldiers. So U.S. soldiers have definitely taken some increased losses. I think up here they're losing some soldiers since these orcs are able to get so close to them. Down here they've definitely taken losses because they've been pushing so hard, but at the same time they're still successfully pushing forward here, which is crazy. If they push too much farther forward, they'll be able to be surrounded, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Up over this way, these guys have pushed all the way down here. That's crazy. Then over here, I have no idea what's been happening. It looks like pretty much the exact same situation here as it was, you know, 4 hours ago. Nothing has changed over here. No advancements have been made by either the modern soldiers nor the demon armies here. It's just the exact same. No one has taken any risks over here. It's just chill. It's just chill over here. So, I mean, we've got those, you know, 4 sort of areas, and then the final defense up here of the modern soldiers. And yeah, we're gonna let this run through the night and sort of come back and see what happens. Those specters are still like probably like 6 hours away from actually making it to the front lines here. But yeah, look, bullets are coming all the way out here. That's actually crazy. Wouldn't be surprised if like some have died. Oh, a ghost specter has died out here from stray bullets. That's actually really funny. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a few hours before they make it to the front lines and actually participate in this battle, and I have no idea if they're gonna be effective or not. So we'll just find out in the morning. So for you guys, it'll literally be 1 second. For me, it'll be like 8 hours. But I'll see you in the morning. Peace. Alrighty then, boys. It is now the next day, and it seems like everything glitched. Oh no! So it looks as though the werewolves and the orcs and stuff like that managed to defeat the modern soldiers down below, and then as they were moving up the mountain, they all glitched. Did they get up here though? Yeah, a few of them have. Oh yeah, definitely a few of them have. It looks like most of them ended up getting defeated by the top side defenses. But yeah, they glitched. I think it's the werewolves that glitched, to be honest. I think the werewolves are the problem. So in the future, maybe we will stop using the werewolves. But let's go ahead and have these guys actually go attack. Just for fun. I do think that probably we would be seeing... well, actually, I don't even know if it would be a werewolf victory, a demon army victory. I mean, they lost 3.2 million. They only had 1.5 million left. Still got 7,000 modern soldiers. I don't know who would win this if they didn't glitch. I really don't. Let me know in the comments what you think. But these modern soldiers coming down should enact the battle again. They are having to go on an offensive, a bit of a counterattack, if you will, a breakthrough, an attempt to break out of the mountain fortress. All right, here we go. The first of them should be hitting the scene pretty soon here, and we'll see how much of an impact they'll have on the bottom defenses over here. Let's see. Here they come, and they're starting to fire a little bit, just a wee bit. It's kind of funny. They're just firing into these dudes who are literally not moving at all. They are not doing anything. Oh boy. Oh, we do have a little bit of specter fire coming in. Just a little bit. Maybe that is what ended up driving the modern soldiers off of the mountain, although they did do pretty well considering they got 3.2 million kills. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, a few werewolves ended up charging there, but ended up dying as well. So that's decent. Alright, why don't we go ahead and do a time lapse right here of the modern soldiers coming down the mountain. Oh, here we go. Oh, massive breakthrough. They're actually moving. They're actually moving and grooving here. Okay. I think these modern soldiers were not expecting that. They were caught a little bit by surprise by these guys just all of a sudden launching themselves at them. Interesting. Yeah, why don't we do a time lapse of this battle that's going to ensue here? I think that could be interesting. Alright, it seems like the modern soldiers are actually losing quite a bit here. I think it's from the Spectre Ghosts that they are dealing with here, who are launching those green orbs of doom. But they're still getting a good solid number of kills as well. I think we'll let this ride for a while to find out what happens. But it's probably not looking too good for the modern soldiers currently. I do wish we had that defense at the top, but of course the game glitched. Alright, we'll be back with the result. Battle here. There's only 188 modern soldiers remaining. I have no idea where they are. I think they might be glitched somewhere or something like that, but yeah, I have no clue where they are. I mean, oh, wait, one of them must be around here somewhere because there's fire coming out of this lady. But either way, they ended up getting 3.4 million kills. Who knows how this would have ended if it was actually able to end, but they got glitched. I think I need to stop using the werewolves in the demon army. I think they glitch everything up. I don't know. Hopefully they fix that soon. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.